a triangle in front of us labeled ABC, and we're going to be dealing with a circumscribed circle. And then I'm going to be shifting my board up a little bit. There's another triangle that's not out of view that will be containing the inscribed circle. Okay, so let's get started. It's very simple. All I need to do for my circumscribed circle is go ahead and go and bisect two lines. Right, open it up over halfway. I'm going to be bisecting line AB. So these are my construction lines. It's my first line bisected, where the intersection point over here and then over here meet. I simply draw a line through it to be able to bisect my line AB. And I'm going to go ahead and go and bisect line BC. Remember, I said any two lines. For more accuracy, you can go and bisect all three lines if you wanted to. It'll probably reveal whether you're accurate or not. But I'm just going to do two for now. Just remember that I'm going to be pushing a line through these 2 points over here. And where the two lines meet over here, so my bisected line here, or the line that I'm using to bisect the line, they meet. I have an exact point at which I'm going to be putting a little plus sign, and that tells me where I'm going to be placing my compass point. I'll open it up to A, I'll get it to touch, I get it to touch, and I get it to touch. Now you'll notice that mine aren't touching, so it's a good experiment to see whether I'm being accurate or not. Okay, so here at A it's touching, at C it's not really touching, and at B it's not really touching, which means I'm inaccurate somewhere. So now before I draw my circle, the circumscribed circle, I can already go back and see where I'm going wrong, so I can redraw certain things. I'm foreseeing that I'm not going through this point very nicely, okay, which will shift my little plus sign to the left. Over here I seem to be okay, so I'm going to just have a reintroduction of that line. Okay, that's fixing it. It's moving it slightly to the left, and that could make all the difference really. So I'm going to go ahead and place my nip over there. I'm going to readjust. I'm going to touch there. It's touching A, it's touching B. I'm happy, and now I have fixed my problem. Alright, so there we have it. You've had a look at how to go about bisecting two lines. Okay, where the two lines would meet would be a plus sign. That would be the center of the circle or the circumscribed circle. Just remember that you have to be 100% accurate, and you'll notice that I wasn't accurate, but before I drew my circle I was able to go and find where I wasn't accurate. I realized that I hadn't placed my construction line through the bottom point over here. I fixed my error. I went and placed a line through that point over there and shifted my little center point to the left and readjusted my compass point so that when I placed it on there, it touched A, it touched C, and it touched B. And once it touched all three of those lines, I went and I drew my circumscribed circle. If you get it right in the first time, well done, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hello guys, so yes, for the second part of this video we are going to be doing an inscribed circle and we are not going to be bisecting lines this time around. but we are going to be bisecting angles. So there's the difference. Okay, so we now in the previous video discovered that if I bisected the lines, I would have a circumscribed circle, and in this case over here, when I bisect the angles, I will end up with an inscribed circle. So there we go, bisect my line. I'm just going to go to every one of these. In fact, I only need to do 2 angles. Okay, if you did a third, it would really help you, because it will tell you exactly whether you very accurate or not. But I'm just going to do 2. So I'm going to go to each one of these points over here. I'm going to scribe arcs from them. So I'm bisecting my angles. Try and be as accurate as possible. I'm going to be pushing a line through each one of these intersecting points, or intersections. There's one over here, and here's one over here. From my angle, try and be as accurate as possible, and then from my angle, I'll push a line through there. Where they meet, I place a little plus sign, so I'm indicating exactly where the center will be of my circle. And the difference here is we're not going to stretch my compass to each one of the corners A, B and C. I'm now going to simply check whether, when I expand my compass to the sides, to see whether they touch the sides. So over here it's touching, oh, and it's just not touching. Right, so I can now go and readjust and see whether my angles are correctly bisected. If I needed to, I can go and bisect a third angle and see whether it's meeting up exactly where it needs to be. However, if you manage to get it to touch right, then you'll be able to see it touching that side, this side, and the bottom, and you'll be able to draw your circle incomplete. Your inscribed circle will be on the inside of the triangle. Make sure that it touches over here, and over here. Thanks for watching my video. Hello guys, so I'm going to be introducing how to find a center of a circle. It's a very simple method. I'll go draw 2 chords. This here is called a chord. Please remember that we need to go ahead and draw 2 chords, because, and I'm drawing it nice and dark for the purpose of this video, but remember that they are meaning to be in basic construction. Alright, and those 2 chords are straight lines that need to be bisected. So I'll go ahead and I bisect it. It's simply going to go over halfway using the bisecting of a line method. Please remember to try and be as accurate as possible. I'm going to be pushing a line through this intersecting point over here and here. And I'm going to extend, go to my second line over here, and I'm going to bisect it as well. And I'm going to do the same by bisecting the line, by pushing a line through these 2 intersecting points, line them up properly. And where they intersect, I'm going to put a little plus sign. Now it does confirm the little point that I have there already, and that is the center of my circle. To test the theory, I can go ahead and put it in the middle over there. I open it up to the circle. When I draw my circle, I shouldn't have any double lines. Okay, alright. Thank you for watching this video.